Hey, this is J Mac. I am doing a review on Bully Mac's dog food. The purpose of this is that I was interested in Bully Mac's for some time, looking into it, watching videos on YouTube, and I really just didn't see any videos that showed what I was looking for. And I was just looking for the results of the dog food and purely just using the dog food. I know they have different supplements, different things like that, but that's not really what I'm interested in at this point for my dog. But I do have a year and a half dog. He is a pit bull mix, and he's really just a finicky eater. And I really just want to get him into a food that he craves, and I don't have to, bribe him into it with other toppings or anything like that on his food. So I got Bully Max today. We're gonna do a unboxing of that, and this video will show you like a 30-day process with them. So I'll take you through the first 7 days on how they recommend to take him off of the dog food that he's currently on and get him onto his the new dog food, the Bully Max. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what we got. Alright guys, so this is it. This is the Bully Max high performance food. So this one looks to be the 30-20 mix and high protein. See if I can zoom in here with you guys. High protein, high fat. So it does have 535 calories here. It's based on real meat as the first ingredient, which is pretty appealing. Let's see what else we got here. Looks to be the 30-20 mix is 30% protein, 20% fat. And a few things here just on the back. This is what I'll be taking you guys through on the process the first 7 days. Looks like the first day is going to be about 25% of the new food and 75% of the old food. Second day is going to be the same exact thing. The third and fourth day, I can hear my dog. He's actually smelling the bag. Seems like he wants it already. But this is Enzo. You guys can see him here. But so the third and fourth day looks like you're just going to go through and do a 50-50 mix. So that should be a pretty good telling there. And then the fifth and sixth day, about 75% new food, and then 25% the old food. Hey, buddy. The last day, seventh day, is just going to be 100% new food as well. I'm going to start them on this tomorrow, and then do a 30-day after that. Take them back, get them weighed again, let you guys see that, see if there's any results, any differences. And really just my honest opinion on it. Whether he gains weight or not, that's okay. Just wanted him to have a dog food that he really desires and likes to eat. So I'll go through everything with you guys. This is just the unboxing. I do know that Bully Max has a what's called Gorilla Max, and it's another high performance dog food. I believe it has like 600 calories as opposed to the 535. But that's just different results for what I'm looking for at this point from my dog, and just want him to have a dog food that he really enjoys to eat. So I'll take you through the process, show you his first eating, see if he likes it. He's a really finicky eater. Pretty active dog as well. He goes on daily walks. He runs around a lot in the backyard, does fetch, does a lot of tug of war. So He's a fairly active dog. Right now he weighs 67 pounds, and I don't really have a desire for what weight I want him to be. I just want him to be healthy. Maybe even look like he's gained some weight. I wouldn't mind. So um, I'll take you along the way. The first feeding will be in the morning, and that will be the 25-75 mix with his old food. So I'll take you through the first 7 days and also kind of just give weekly updates on everything, just my opinions on it all. See if he had any difference in adjusting to it with his diet. If he had any difference in temperament or anything like that. I didn't read anything about that. I don't expect it to be, but I'll really just give you my open and honest opinion about this dog food, and hopefully it helps. All right, day one. So I am here with my dog Enzo. He's whining. You can probably hear him. He's ready to eat. So I have his dog bowl and a cup of his normal dog food that I usually give him. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just set this aside for now. Pour out the dog food that I normally give him, and take out pretty much about 25% so I can replace it with the Bully Max. All right, I'll go ahead and separate this portion off. Go ahead and open up the Bully Max. We'll do as well, put this portion that we're keeping into his bowl. Bring back the 25% that I left out, just kind of roughly get the same amount again. All right, so here we have the new kibble. Looks like my old one was a little bit bigger in diameter and versus the new one. He's ready for it. So roughly looks to be about the same amount, give or take. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this into his bowl, mix it in, and see how he likes it. All right, we're back with day 3. Day 1 and 2 went well. As you can see from the video, Enzo really liked that mix quite a bit. Every time we did a feeding, he was super excited about eating it, ate it pretty quickly. You can hear him, he's here with me right now, pretty excited to eat this morning. So today we're gonna start out with the 50-50 mix. So that's gonna be today and tomorrow. We'll do the 50-50 mix and go from there. So I'm just starting out with a half a cup already. So let's get going. All right, as you can see, here's another half cup of the Bully Max food mixed in with his original dog food. So we're gonna go ahead and mix this in together and see how he likes the proportion here. Eventually, he did come back and finish. The 50-50 mix seemed to be pretty filling. Overall, still good results. We made it to day 5 and 6. The amounts for these feedings will be 25% old food and 75% Bully Max. Also, on a side note, I didn't mention before, but on the bag it does mention the recommended daily feeding amounts. They have it broken down pretty easily. It's just based on the size of your dog, the weight of your dog, then how many cups per day your dog should have based on his weight purely. So makes it pretty simple. So right now I have the 25% old food, and I'm going to go ahead and just put this in and grab the 75% of the new food. All right, so we have 75% of the new food. We're gonna go ahead and just put this in, see how he likes it. All right, so we have reached day 7. Day 7 is 100% Bully Max, no old food at all. Just to recap on the week, first and second day, that was 25% Bully Max, 75% new food, or old food, I should say. And my experience with that was really good. In the moment that I put the food down, Enzo went for it, ate the entire bowl. Didn't wait at all. He's here with me. You can hear him whining. He's ready for his food. But so the first and second day went great. He ate it immediately. Full attention to it. Didn't stop until he finished. The third and fourth day, that was the 50-50 mix. At that point, he took a little bit more time to eat it. It was still probably within about 30 minutes he ate the food, but he had to take some breaks in order to get to the point to finish it. But he still desired it. He didn't just sniff it and walk away like he used to do with his old food. When it came to the 5th and 6th day, the 75% of the Bully Max and 25% of the old food, same thing really. It took him a little bit longer to finish, still within about a half an hour worth of time, but he still kept his attention to it and make sure that he ate it and didn't just sniff it and walk away. So still really good results. So I really expect kind of the same thing for the 7th day. I expect that he will take a little time to eat it, but I'm sure he will eat it, not just sniff it and walk away. So far, really good, really pleased with the results. As I mentioned in the beginning, just looking for dog food that he desires. He doesn't have to be tempted to eat his food with toppings and things like that. So everything is very promising. So we'll continue to go through this process through the rest of the month. That's just 3 more weeks. So of course, I'll just give you guys updates every week based on that. During this time, he's still maintaining his normal exercise routine, doing his daily walks, tug of war, fetch, running around the backyard, running out in the field. So he's still just maintaining that, still being really active. So he hasn't had any negative side effects that I can tell at all. Digestive, it's been great. There's been no problems there either. So everything's been really good here for me right now. So I will give you guys an update, but for now, let's see what he likes on the fully 100%. Thanks. of using Bully Max. This has been fully 100% Bully Max every day, each feeding. It's been pretty typical as it was on the seventh day. He's consistently eaten his food each day. Takes a little bit of time, about 30 minutes or so to eat it, which is fine. I kind of expected that with the more calories per serving that he's getting. He is still staying active, his normal routine, daily walks, running, fetch, tug of war. So all that staying consistent and still good results. I like the food. Makes me feel good that he's actually eating a food that I know is healthy for him and is giving him all the nutrition that he needs. I haven't noticed any changes within his dietary system. Everything's solid as normal. So no bad points at this point at all. So we have 2 more weeks to go over. Within the last portion of it, I am going to have some before and after pictures, and just to see if he gained any weight. I am going to have him on a comparison of the scale as well to see if he gained any weight. So I'll give you guys an update as the weeks go on. All right, we made it to week 3 of Bully Max. Everything's been really good so far. Through the weeks, he's actually become a stronger eater. So everything's really going well there. I was a little skeptical going into this because all the reviews that I read before said that Bully Max lasts longer than other foods. So originally, I just went into this wanting to try out Bully Max to see if my dog did like it since he's such a finicky eater. So all I did was just buy a 15-pound bag of food. Normally with the old food, I was buying a 30-pound bag of food, which lasts about 1 month. Surprisingly though, with the Bully Max, just a 15-pound bag lasts for 3 weeks. So of course I just recently ran out. So I did order a new bag, which came pretty quick as well. So I don't know how they make it work, but it does. It's a smaller kibble, but it lasts longer than other foods that I was using. So that's also another plus. So everything's good so far. Do want to show you one thing that I did get for my dog from Bully Max as well. Their advertising is pretty good. It's pretty intense. It sends you lots of emails, and Bully Max is all over my feeds now. So it kind of roped me into it. So this is, of course, I just want you guys to know that this is an unsponsored review. I've purchased all of the items here, so this is just truly unbiased, my opinion on things. So what I did want to show you guys is the tethering system that Bully Max offers for tug of war. So it's pretty cool. This is the portion that the dog bites onto. They do have squeakers on each side. And what's really cool about it too is over time, your dog will probably chew through this or it'll get ripped up somehow. So they have a D-ring system here, right here in the middle. And once this gets worn out, you can just remove the D-ring and slip this off and put on a new toy of your choice just to continue using the tether system. These other parts here are a couple different bungee cords that add more or less resistance to let your dog gain strength by pulling at it. It's pretty elaborate too, so it goes into another D-ring system with a swivel here in the middle as well. So you're able to attach it at this point any way that you want to attach it, so you can attach it to a tree, a stump, or whatever you have. I'm still training my dog for that portion of it, so I did have a handle that I personally just had, so I slipped it over the D-ring, and it's been awesome, man. My dog loves it. I've always used some pretty typical tug of war systems before, so this one's pretty cool. Engages him a lot more. He feels a little bit more in control, and it gets that resistance workout as well, so that's a plus. So stay tuned for next week. Will be the fourth and final week of the review. Um, I will be having before and after pictures. We'll weigh them, so we'll just see how it works out and go from there. To the end of week 4. This is the conclusion of my 30-day review using BullyMax. Overall, I had a really good experience. There was one thing that happened that I did not expect. I'll get into that in just a second. But I did not notice any negative side effects at all. Temperament, behavior, digestive, everything was solid. So that was a great thing to do. As far as the one thing that I did not expect was my dog's weight. I expected him to gain weight, if anything, but actually he ended up losing weight. At the beginning, I believe he was at around 67.7 pounds, and he ended up at 63.8 pounds. So he did lose some weight after the full month. So that was just something I did not expect. Didn't know if he would gain weight, but I just didn't expect him to lose weight. So I really don't know why that happened. My only thought is that he gained lean muscle and just got rid of fat. Honestly, I will continue using BullyMax food. It's a really good food. My main goal in this was to have a dog food that my dog desired to eat, which I believe was accomplished. Every time put the food down, he just became a stronger and stronger eater. I stayed consistent with the helpings that I was giving him, so nothing changed there. I was actually probably a little bit more giving on the quantity than what the recommendation was, but not overly. Let's take a look at his results. As I said, that he did lose weight, but his results don't actually show that. Let's take a look at his results here. On the left side, you're going to see the before picture. On the right, you're going to see the after picture. Just from looking at it, I mean, you can see that he's gained some bulk. He does have more definition in his muscles than he had before, so that's built on what he had. So that's great. Also, his coat is shinier than it was before as well. So that's really good. So as I mentioned, like, he lost some pounds, but he definitely does not look like it. I will continue using BullyMax. I think it's a really great platform. And this was just my review of using BullyMax with no other nutrition supplements that BullyMax provides. I'm sure those are great as well, and I might try some in the future. But of course, that was my original goal, just to get a food that my dog wants to eat since he's so finicky. So I'll continue using it. For me, it's been a really good experience. So please give me any feedback, any questions in the comment section. I will reply to you with my input. I hope this has helped anyone that was looking into BullyMax. For me, it's an awesome product. Thank you for watching my video. Guys, take care.